Alright, what's going on, you guys? It's Jiggy Randall here, bringing you guys a brand new video. And if you guys remember my last Multiversus video, I said I was going to do another video of Multiversus, but this time it would be like characters I'd want to see in the game. And that is what I'm doing right now. Today I'm going to be doing my top 10 list of characters I would love to see in Multiversus. And this is not based on, what popular characters people want. It's just my opinion, and it's just who I want to see and what I want to see, and I hope they can make it happen. But before we get started with the top 10 list, let's go over the leaked players. Okay, so I'm going to list all the characters that have been leaked, and I'm just going to go through every single one of them and many updates on them so far. So first off, we get a Static Shock, Raven, the Joker, Poison Ivy, Nubia, Black Adam, which he is in the game and he's going to be appearing during season 1. And then we also got Scooby-Doo, Fred Flintstone, Daffy Duck, Marvin the Martian, LeBron James, who is in the game already, Johnny Bravo, Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack, Ben 10, Craig from Craig of the Creek, the Animaniacs, Daenerys, I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but yeah, the girl from Game of Thrones. And then we also got the Hound, Gandalf, Legolas, which I do want to announce that there's been rumors or announcements saying that the Lord of the Rings have been cut from Multiverses, which is sad, and I hope it's not true, but yeah, there's that. The Wicked Witch of the West from The Wizard of Oz, Beetlejuice, Gizmo, and Stripe, which it is confirmed that Stripe is also coming during season 1. And yeah, we also got 11 from Stranger Things, Ted Lasso, which is kind of weird, but I'll take it. Rick and Morty, who are confirmed to appear in season 1. Morty will be the next character. Emmett from the Lego movie. Godzilla, which is pretty cool. Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. And maybe Sub-Zero, which, yeah. So far, the list of characters that I've listed, I'm pretty excited for. The only ones that I know that are coming for sure is Black Adam, Stripe, and Rick and Morty, which they are coming during season 1. And there's been leaks of some voice lines from Marvin the Martian and the Wicked Witch of the West, and I believe Scorpion and Beetlejuice. So I mean, that's pretty cool. Hopefully those are official leaks, because I mean, come on, I would love to see them in the game. And yeah, I will say this, some of the characters that I just listed, some of them are in my top 10 list, so yeah, I won't really go into that when I do my top 10 list. But yeah, besides me listing all the leaked characters, I do want to say, if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure you guys leave a like, comment down below who you guys want to see in the game mainly, and subscribe if you're new. And if you guys want to be notified every time I upload a brand new video, click the bell so that way you guys can get a notification when I upload something new. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on to the top 10 list. Okay, so starting off number 10, this one, I don't know how you guys would react to it. I mean, this is a character that, it would be funny to see him in the game, but I have a feeling it's not going to happen anytime soon. Maybe in the future, in the next couple of years. But yeah, for number 10, I'm going with Tony Soprano from The Sopranos.
This guy ever stop breaking balls?
Yes, I know you guys are like, what the hell? Tony Soprano in a Warner Brothers game? I mean, yeah, it's silly, but it's Tony Soprano. He's one of the most popular characters in television history, and The Sopranos is one of the most popular shows coming out of HBO. Why not have him in the game? Whether it's from the movie or from the show, why not? I mean, the design, it's gonna look good. At least it's not like the PlayStation 1 design. Oh no. Yeah, just looking back at that is easily one of the scariest things I've ever seen before, because literally they truly messed up his face and that. But yeah, honestly, it would be cool to see him. Do I think it's gonna happen? Absolutely not. Well, not for right now at least, but in general, probably not. I mean, I would love for it to happen. It would be really cool, and maybe he could be a brawler or an assassin. You never know. I mean, anything could happen. And yeah, I mean, they brought back Toby and Andrew for Spider-Man No Way Home, so why not add Tony Soprano in the Multiversus game? Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's my number 10, and I'm sticking with Tony Soprano from The Sopranos. Alright, coming off of number 9, this is one which I don't think anyone has ever talked about. This is one that I really would like to see. I think it will happen eventually, or maybe not, because, with the whole shit going on with Warner Brothers Discovery. But yeah, this is a very, very popular character that's been recently getting some, popularity from the actor playing him and just the character itself appearing in the movie and show. And I'm talking about Peacemaker from the Suicide Squad / HBO Max's Peacemaker. Now, this is one that I would love to see. I mean, John Cena really, really brought this character to life. Christopher Smith, which is Peacemaker's real name, I would love to see him in the game, mainly because he's really, really a good fighter. I mean, he has a lot of good weapons to start off with. And yeah, I mean, just imagine how much damage he could do to these Warner Brothers characters. I mean, this would be a good ad. And, it's literally Peacemaker. It's John Cena. Like, who wouldn't want John Cena in the Multiversus game? Do I think it's going to happen? Yeah, maybe not right now, though. Maybe, like, later. But, yeah, I would love to see it happen because it's, John Cena. He could be, like, an assassin type of character, with his, I don't know, like his revolver, whatever that gun is that he has. Or he could just fight with his hands, which can make him a brawler. So, yeah. I'm giving this like a little like 50% chance that it might happen. But yeah, for number 9, I'm sticking with Peacemaker. Okay, we're headed on to number 8. Now, this is a very popular character from a film franchise from Warner Brothers. And recently there's been a leak of a banner coming into the game that is related to the franchise. And why not add the character if you're going to add a banner? And for number 8, I'm going with Neo from The Matrix. Now, this is a very, very popular character, and The Matrix is a very popular franchise. And honestly, I love Keanu Reeves. I love the Matrix movies. The first one's always going to be the best one. The recent one, I thought it was okay. I had high hopes for it, but I just think it's okay. But yeah, I mean, I can see this one as a brawler. I mean, because Neo knows how to fight. He has some very, very special moves. He can dodge very, very quick. I mean, you've seen the movie, so, he knows how to fight. You can just tell. And do I see this happening? Absolutely. But do I happen to see it anytime soon coming into the game? Probably not. I'd give it like a few months. But yeah, I can see this happening for sure because Neo is a popular character from the Warner Brothers franchise. And yeah, I mean, I would love to see, Keanu Reeves in another game. I mean, we've seen him in Cyberpunk, so why not see him in Multiversus? So yeah, I'd give this one like, I don't know, 75% chance that we might be seeing him. But yeah, for right now, number 8, I'm sticking with Neo from The Matrix. Alright, number 7. Now this one, I already showed it off earlier, because it was one of the lead characters. And yes, I do want this to happen. I love this character. I love this show. And for number 7, I'm going with Samurai Jack. And now this, I'm really, really excited for. And I know it's coming into the game because, a lot of people leaked it. And there's a lot of smart people out there that actually leak stuff. So credits to them. And yeah, I mean, this is a character that everybody wants to see in the game. I hear a lot of people talking about it. And for sure, I want it to happen because he's such an iconic character. And he could be an assassin type of character. And he has like very, very big, like super strength. And he could, fight off with his katana. So that'd be really cool. And I'm going to keep it short and simple. So for number 7, Samurai Jack. Alright, number 6. Now this is a very, very popular character from the Looney Tunes franchise. And do I see it happening? Absolutely. Do I see it happening anytime soon? Not right now. I mean, it hasn't been leaked, but I know it's going to happen. And I'm talking about Daffy Duck. Now, this is a character that I think everybody wants to see in the game. Because if you're going to have Bugs, if you're going to have Taz, and Marvin the Martian coming soon, why not have one of their biggest characters yet, Daffy Duck? He could have 2 variants in my opinion, which include him as Superman from Space Jam 2 and as Duck Dodgers, which is a superhero disguise. And yeah, he can be a brawler. I mean, I've seen him fight before. I mean, he's okay, I guess. But he could still be in the game, team up with bugs and just fight people. And he could have like really cool animations and emotes. So yeah, for number 6, I'm going to stick with Daffy Duck. Alright, number 5. Now, this is one that I can see happening. You never know, anything could happen. And the creator of the game, my boy Tony, has been teasing this all over Twitter, and people are wanting to see this guy in the game. And for number 5, I'm going with Muscle Man from Regular Show. Now, the reason why I want him in the game is because Muscle Man knows how to fight. Like, he is a fighter. And literally, he goes crazy over anything. And what's it called? I do want to say this because, everyone's thinking, what's your favorite Cartoon Network show? It's Regular Show. That's my favorite cartoon of all time. I grew up watching Regular Show. I love all the characters. So yeah, the reason why I'm going with Muscle Man is because he really is a cool character and a very funny character. And I mean, literally, who wouldn't want Muscle Man in Multiversus? He could have like a little duo partner like Tom and Jerry. Like, it could be him and High Five Ghost. Like, that'd be pretty cool. And for like his variants, I mean, he could be him. It could be him in like the tux that he wore to meet Starla's parents, or another one could be him dressed up like in the whole like soldier outfit gear like that he wore during the Park Prank Wars or something like that. I remember that episode very, very well. So yeah, those could be 2 variants. And yeah, I mean, whatever happens. So for number 5, I'm going with Muscle Man. Alright, for number 4, now this is a very popular character created by Warner Brothers in one of their big horror franchises. I mean, I could see this happening, just not anytime soon, but I really do want this to happen. But instead of, people talking about him joining Multiverses, they instead want him in another popular game. And if you guys know who I'm talking about, for number 5, I got Pennywise, aka It. But yeah, I really do want this to happen because why not add one of your biggest, horror icons that you created into the game? I mean, he could be a bruiser or a tank type of player. And recently, a lot of people really never talked about this character joining Multiverses. Instead, they actually want him as a killer in Dead by Daylight, which I did record a couple months ago. So if you guys want to go check that out, I'll leave the link in the description below. It's a pretty fun game. But yeah, I really do want him to join. I mean, he could have 2 variants too. The first one being his original design from the 2017 film, and then him from the 1990 series created by Tim Curry. But yeah, I mean, it would be a lot of fun to see him in the game. I mean, he could have a lot of special moves. The emote he could have is just like him dancing or him hanging off a balloon or anything like that. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, for number 4, I'm going to stick with Pennywise the Dancing Clown on this one. Alright, we're headed on to number 3. Now this one, I can see it happening, just not right now because, there hasn't, been any leaks about, the franchise or the character. But I mean, this is probably one of my favorite comedy movies of all time, and I'm talking about The Mask. This is easily one of my favorite comedy movies. I love the movie. I love Jim Carrey. God bless his soul. He's easily one of my favorite comedy actors of all time, if not the best. But yeah, I can see this happening because, I mean, The Mask is such an iconic character, although it got 1 film. And yes, I'm not talking about Son of the Mask. That movie was just complete dog shit. But yeah, easily I want this character in the game. He could literally be any class, either a bruiser, tank, support, or assassin. I mean, he does like have a few weapons in the film as far as I could remember. But yeah, I mean, why not? But it's such an iconic character. I mean, we did see him last time in Space Jam 2 as like in like the little background cameos. So yeah, but anyways, I do want it to happen. Do I see it happening? Absolutely. I'd give it like a couple of months or maybe a year, maybe like season 2 type of stuff, or like season 3, I don't know. But yeah, I do want it to happen, and I do love this movie, so I'm gonna give it, that it's gonna have a high chance of coming into the game. So for number 3, I'm going with The Mask. Alright, for number 2, this is a character I really want in the game. I mean, this is easily one of my favorite cartoons of all time, probably my second favorite. And if you guys don't know who I'm talking about Ice King from Adventure Time. Now, this is such an iconic villain from one of my favorite Cartoon Network shows. I mean, I want him in the game. Like, why not? I mean, if you're going to have Finn and Jake, why not add Ice King? I mean, a lot of people want this game. They're talking about it all over Twitter and Reddit. And people even made fan art and, like, you know, just a bunch of stuff of Ice King in Multiversus before the game even launched, which is insane. And yes, I do think if they did add him to the game, I do think that Tom Kenny would return. I mean, he did return as SpongeBob in the Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl game, but yeah, I mean, if you're gonna have Tom Kenny return to that, why not have him return as Ice King in Multiversus? And do I see it happening? Absolutely. Do I see it happening right now? Not really, since it hasn't been leaked, but yeah, I do think it's gonna happen. So yeah, for number 2, Ice King. Okay, so before we get onto the number 1 spot, I do want to list a few honorable mentions that I would like to see in the game. These characters, I feel like they might be coming, but not for right now. Not a chance. But for number 1, I got Marceline from Adventure Time. I mean, I would love to see her in the game. I mean, it'd be really, really cool to have another Adventure Time character join the game. And then we got Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory. This is one of my favorite characters growing up as a kid. I loved the OG Cartoon Network cartoons. And then for number 3, we got Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup, aka the Powerpuff Girls. I mean, who wouldn't want them to join the game? And then we got Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. I mean, those are 2 iconic Looney Tunes characters. Like, why would you miss out on that? And then for number 5, we got Austin Powers from International Man of Mystery, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and Goldmember. And yeah, I mean, I love Austin Powers. I mean, I would love to see him in the game. I don't think Mike Myers would voice him, though, knowing how busy he is. So yeah, I'm putting Austin Powers at number 5 for my honorable mentions list. Then we got the Chicken or Nerd from Robot Chicken. And that is a show from Adult Swim. I don't think they would add him into the game, but I mean, it would be cool to see them. And then lastly, I have Ace Ventura. And yeah, I think Ace Ventura would be a pretty good add. I think some of his like special attacks would be like him involved with like some animals, so that'd be pretty cool. And yes, I mean, who wouldn't love another Jim Carrey character joining the franchise or the game in general? So yeah, those are my honorable mentions. So yeah, now let's get into the number 1 spot. Okay, for number 1, these 2 characters right here, I need to see in the game. I really want them in the game. Do I think it's going to happen? Absolutely. So yes, for number 1, I got Mordecai and Rigby from Regular Show. These are 2 iconic characters, and Mordecai and Rigby, I love them. Regular Show is my favorite cartoon of all time. It's crazy to say that, but yeah, these guys know how to fight. They can both go off as bruisers. I mean, they go on crazy adventures every single episode. I mean, there's some episodes where they really fight, like with their fist or like with weapons. I mean, who wouldn't want to see that? I mean, Mordecai and Rigby, I think the original voice actors, J.G. Quintel and William Slayers, will return to voice their characters. And I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, Mordecai and Rigby, iconic characters from Cartoon Network, and a lot of people want it. They even made Twitter accounts about it. They make some fan arts about it. So yeah, literally, I'm so excited to see these guys come into the game whenever. So yeah, Mordecai and Rigby is at my number 1 spot. Alrighty then, that wraps up my top 10 list of characters I would want to see in Multiversus. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to my top 10 list. I know this was a pretty long video, but let me know in the comments, who do you guys want to see in the game, and tell me if I missed out on any characters. And trust me, I do plan on making a part 2 to this. I do want to see, you know, way more characters that I haven't mentioned in this video, and I'm gonna make a part 2 on that. So yeah, let me know in the comments, who do you guys want to see in this game. And yeah, subscribe if you're new. And yeah, I post, you know, gameplays, you know, reviews, reactions, and top 10 lists. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
I goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul.